Xing Du Mi Te Hua Hi Do Kun Nam Dag Xing La Chir Pa Shok Jetsun Lama Dampa Kyenam Kichur Kukala Kyen Se Jujintik Chitar Tsampe Du Zima La Shab Gecherki Char Bawab Tu So Idam Guru Raptamandalakam Niryatayami. Chudon Soki Chonam La Janchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyangi Pesunam Gi Dola Penchur Sanketu Pasho Kyoki Kyonam La Janchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyangi Pesunam Gi Dola Penchur Sanketu Pasho Chudon Soki Chonam La Janchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyangi Pesernam Gi Dola Penchur Sanketu Pasho.
Hello? Those are them. Can you please go into detail on the distinction between regular shamatha and vipassana? Vipassana or Mahamudra? SNV, so I'm not sure what that means, SNV. So. Do you know if there is an English translation of the commentary you use on last week? If not, can you recommend a similar one we can read? So. I think if you go to the FPMT website, maybe you may find some material there. So this is the text composed by 4th Panchen Lama on Mahamudra. So maybe or like Alexander Burzen archive, so maybe there might be some. Vipassana. Vipassana is the byproduct of shamatha. Without shamatha, there will be no vipassana. This vipassana refers to special wisdom that ability to being still on one object long period of time, so that produce these special wisdoms. So analyze. Called Hatong, allow you to see something you haven't been seen before. You are going to see something extra because of the concentration. So Hatong, that's the literally what Hatong means. So Mahamudra, that's like the term that are widely used in Kagyu traditions. In Tibetan Buddhism, there's 4 different sects or systems. The Kagyu, they say Mahamudra. Nyingma, they say Dzogchen. So then Gelug usually called emptiness. Gelug doesn't have fancy name. Gelug is more simple. No fancy name. So anyway, there's a different name, so basically it means same thing. Someone who's well educated and someone who's a lot of experience on meditation, on ultimate truth, all these things mean the same thing. It's one thing, okay? Oh yeah. This both is witnesses. So I have the intentions to practice shamatha during our retreat, sir. Do you have any advice for structuring the retreat, sir? I am the monks without structures. So there's nothing advice to give. Structures. Can you speak about the connection between mantra recitation and shamatha? There you could make connections if you could be the meaning of mantra that you are concentrating, or the mantra, some of the mantra if you are in the retreat, you are supposed to visualize something while you are saying the mantra, so that visualization can be requires certain level of concentration. So do you think the physical yoga could be added to shamatha, which is on top of 9-round breathing meditation? Do you think physical yoga could be added to shamatha? I don't think that's probably not a good idea. So shamatha, even the physical movement that creates some kind of distractions. I'm not sure how you focus, how you concentrate. Sometimes people get confused between mindfulness and concentrations. You could probably practice mindfulness with physical yoga, but concentrations require focus. I don't think you can focus on if the object become multiple, so then they become distractions. Shamatha only achieved based on one single object. Object cannot be multiple. It has to be one. So if you're asking these questions, will physical wellness is produced by shamatha? Yes. Then the question answer is yes. Shamatha will also produce physical wellness, also mental wellness. They produce both. Eventually it produces different degrees. Then further you go in the stage, first, second, third, so better the wellness of physical, mental you reach. The shamatha does require need to sit and concentrate. If you physically moving, so I don't think you can probably achieve shamatha. As I said, mantra recitation, either you can focus on the meaning of the mantra or the certain mantra that if you are doing some form of sadhana practice, then during the mantra you are supposed to maintain the visualizations, which is not very easy because lack of, I say, in order to concentrate, because that concentration needs to be built, developed through meditations. You can't just concentrate. So need to slowly practice. In the beginning, maybe 30 seconds, or maybe 40 seconds, then like 60 seconds, then maybe 1 minute, 20 seconds, 10 seconds. Then eventually it improves. So then you can maintain the visualization and focus while you recite the mantra. Okay. So the vipassana helps after you produce this special wisdom that helps you to overcome from afflictions. So that's what's called special wisdom, special insight. The way you translate in English called special insight. Why it's called special? Because that helps you to overcome from delusion, afflictions. So that's why ability to distinguish between watch and pray well, that's a wisdom, but that doesn't help you to overcome from delusions. That just make you distinguish between objects. Even though it's wisdom, this is special insight, special wisdom. Okay. So now, for the sake of knowledge, so this in order to do shamatha meditation properly or successfully, so first we need to learn how to do meditation on shamatha. So for the sake of knowledge, so I lead this retreat in California last year. So I prepared something here. If Chukila is watching, probably she's watching online. So Maitreya Buddha wrote these 5 texts. Maitreya Buddha wrote these 5 texts. One is called Vita. I'm not sure how to translate in English or in Sanskrit, both. Second one is called Ornament of Mind or Discourse. Ornament of Mind or Discourse. For the sake of knowledge, if you want to read. It has 21 chapters. 21 chapters. I'm not sure where, so maybe it's like chapter number 21. Somewhere there, the shamatha has been explained. So then there's another text. There is 5 chapters. So I forgot to list which chapter it has explained. Anyway, so Maitreya Buddha explains shamatha in 2 different texts, and there's also Asanga. Arya Asanga also explains in like Kunti called Kunti Omakulintiba. So that's for the sake of knowledge or reference if you want to read. As I mentioned last Wednesday, if this attachment, anger, ignorance, if it's like out of control, you can't meditate. You can't do meditation on shamatha, so you need to do something else, some different form of meditations to control your energy of attachment, energy of anger. You need to control that, so then before that you do different types of meditations. So needs to be, those things need to be mild. Then chokshe. So that's why I see the chokshe, there's contentment. If there's no contentment, there's so much energy being spent achieving them, so much energy being spent. If you're not content, so then you can't meditate on shamatha, because if you're spending so much energy achieving something, shamatha means need to focus. So then there's become distraction. That's why it needs to be content. The content, less desire, contentment, less desire, contentment, less anger, less desire, contentment. Then if you are seriously thinking to achieve shamatha, so then these things that you need to know. That's what they say. That's how you achieve shamatha. If you are just thinking, well, maybe I just want to focus, I just want to keep my elephant under the control temporarily, I'm not really worried about achieving shamatha. So then this, you don't need to worry about those here things. Dunji means gathering, big gatherings. When you're in the big gatherings, you can focus, right? Can you focus? It's hard to focus. That's why it's mentioned here, avoid. I don't think you can meditate shamatha in the party. It's hard to focus on the party. So that's why there's reason. Everything has reason. All the student tapas, ethics, important to have ethical lives, important. Because this unethical life drains so much energies. If there's these all things drain your energies, they kind of like divide your energy. You can't, shamatha, you have to place all your energy on one object. That's how you achieve shamatha. If your energy is divided here, there, ear is here, eye is there, then you're all like torn apart here, there, so you can, then you can achieve. That's not how you achieve shamatha. So, so these are 5 things that listed. Ornament of the mind and discourse, the text composed by Maitreya Buddha. The last one is like less stories. The mind that you make, the mind stories make stories, nam talk, like self-talk, or maybe less story here. So these are the 5 conditions or 6 conditions that is required in order to you to success into shamatha meditation, means completing these 9 stages. These things are required. If you just worry about the first one, second, or maybe, as I said, I just want to I just want to learn how to keep my mind calm and peaceful, not necessarily worry about achieving shamatha. So then this thing, so then you can do short meditation at home before you go to party to keep your mind calm, or to go to your work. So then like did you no. So then also on this just want to share that. So so then I'll probably read a little bit here. So so now there's 5 problems in order to do shamatha meditations. These are already been written. Like I'm just repeating here. So no, it's not. It's already been. So that's why I say you have to understand how to meditate, what is required to achieve shamatha for the sake of knowledge. So then there's like 5-fold. I usually say problems, 5 obstacles, or 5 obstacles. Then like 8 antidote. It's been mentioned in Maitreya Buddha text. So first one is called laziness. Laziness because there's no will to meditate. So never lelo. Things are going to be Xinjiang. Things are going to be Tsundi, things are going to be first, you have to have interest, not just for shamatha meditation. Anything that we do, you have to have interest. How you going to have interest? If you see benefit, first you have to see benefit. What is the benefit? If you don't see benefit, then there will be no interest. First you have to see the benefit. What is the benefit? What is the benefit? Except kale. Except kale. Sorry. So, maybe I don't see the benefit of eating kale. That's why I don't have interest. So maybe I should not say I see the benefit of eating kale. So maybe kale is not exceptional. I think kale is all included. If you see the benefit, so then there you have interest. If you have interest, more likely you put some effort. Any case, anything, you put some effort. That's the way to overcome from laziness. Why you become lazy? Because you don't see benefit. If you don't see benefit, you don't see why then you have no interest. If you have no interest, then you don't put effort. If you don't put effort, then there will be no result. So these are the, what is the result of shamatha meditations? Physical wellness, mental wellness, not just wellness. One of the best level of wellness in physical body, best level of wellness in the mind. This is the result. So maybe you have to know the result. That's great result. Maybe you see then benefit. Then you have interest. Then more like you put effort. So then maybe that's the way to overcome from laziness. Maybe you don't become lazy. Maybe you put effort because you see result. What is the result? Great result. Then you see the benefit if I have wellness in my body, physical body, mind. So then I'll be much better off. So then you put you have interest, then you put effort. Okay, these are the these are the antidote for laziness. Shinjang che tingi zu kumbe tsundu tingi zu tu diba tingi zu le yitope tebas. So then you are automatically drawn towards meditation of shamatha. Automatically drawn towards meditation of shamatha. So these are all the proper translated. You can read. These are 5-fold 8 antidote. These are the 4 antidote for the laziness. So then second fold is called forgetting instructions. First fold is laziness. That's become the obstacle you to do meditation or start meditation on emptiness. First obstacle is laziness. That interrupt you to start the meditation because you have no interest. So then what you should do, as I said, there's 4 antidote. Second one, now you have interest. You are very much drawn to shamatha meditation. You have interest. You are not lazy because you have will to meditate. So now, what is the second problem? Now you don't remember instructions. You don't remember instructions. You don't remember. You have interest to make pizza, but you don't remember how to make pizza. You don't remember the recipe. So now that recipe needs to be remembered. Otherwise you can't cook pizza. Same thing. Damga jeba, not remember instructions. Minam mijibe tembas, nyembo minam mijibe tembas. Minam mijibe temba, minam migba, minam mijibe tembas. So that's what is the antidote. Antidote for that is like mindfulness. To be mindful what you read, mindful to how do you call recollections, memory or mindfulness. That's the antidote. So I'm just explaining, but you can read. I'm just explaining here. You can. There's all the translated. These are all the translated. So now you have interest. You are not lazy. You have full interest. You remember the instructions. You are meditating. Now you are meditating. Now what kind of problems? Maybe the beginning, slowly. That's called sinking mind. So in the beginning, very fresh, slow, so you get enlightened. Then you get fully enlightened. One of my kind of junior teacher, we are sharing the room. He's sitting there, probably reading something. We don't have this kind of table. The table is just made like with one can down there, then 2 boxes, put it up there, then make table. Is very unstable. I'm just I'm memorizing my text and doing that. So I got enlightened, fully enlightened. Throw the table there. My junior teacher, he jumps out of his bed because they have no idea what's happening. So I got in trouble. It's their freedom. So that's called sinking mind, called chiwa. Gelugpa, or your elephant get too excited. There's so much energy, but that's also not good. Then it's getting out of control. Chigula, that's called chigula. Sinking mind and what is it called? Excitement mind and sinking mind. Chigula. Nyembo Shijin means Shijin. Now, okay, this was something that I want to talk. Shijin. 마요 ngaji nyamja ngani le mayo tambe chunangdos mayo tambe chunangdos chida nyaju chubatar now you are in the meditation positions, or either you are looking at your mind or your thought or before that your mental state is like looks like or feels like murky water. So then you do these 9-round breathing meditations, try to separate the dust and the water, separate, make it very clear. So Rigvatani is that trying to clear your mind, clear your mind, try to clear your mind. It looks like murky, but it's not murky, it's just clear water. So then you don't see that, and you do this 9-round breathing meditation, you kind of clearing your mind. 9-round breathing meditation to help you to clear your mind. So then once you're able to clear your mind, then you need to think something positive, something wonderful. You can't meditate with negative mindset, you have to think something positive. So then out of this positive mind, then you just look at your thought. This will probably help you temporarily, but I don't think as first of all, thought is the most difficult object for shamatha meditations. So better to choose something like visual image is easier because you can look and you can create the mental image. It's easier in that regard. Is easier. So then of course you could also reach shamatha focusing on your thought. So then after, when you clear your mind, then you think something wonderful, something. So I want to be one of the happiest person on this planet, something like that, something positive. Then what you do, and you look at your thought. As I said, not like that, no, not looking all. You're just really looking at with the full attention, not like with the full force, and looking at very closely, like that, no. Out of this positive mindset, I want to be the one of the happiest person on this planet. Or you could say, I want to whatever positive thought. Or you could say, I want to benefit every breathing living being. I want to help every breathing living being. I want to liberate every breathing living being from sufferings. That's my goal. With that kind of mindset called bodhicitta, then you can with the full force. Look at your thought. Namdo kanda kanchebas. Whatever thought pops up, after that many thoughts pops up, sound you hear, create thought. Smell something, that create thought. Touch something, that create thought. Then of course thought create thought too. So seeing something, many thought that pops up, namdo kanda kancheba tedatini ngusuncha, simply recognize them, simply notice them. And notice them or look at them very closely, what it does. Namdo kanji ngola tese rang yells. Namdo kanji, whatever thought that pops up, if you look at them very closely, do nothing, look at them very closely, it will disappear. Tese rang yell. Why it disappear? That's the nature. That's the nature. It disappears. Everything that appears disappears. Everything that appears, that disappears. If there's nothing has ability to appear, they have no ability to disappear. Everything that has ability to appear, it will disappear. It won't be there forever. Namdo kanje ngola tese rang yel. That's it. Tongsan Charles. When it disappears, what you experience? Space, like empty, like space, nothing else. Absence of thought, that's what you experience. What I should do? Focus. Remain there as long as possible. Remain absence of thought, that's like space. Remain there, that's all you do. Namdo kanji ngola tuse raya tongsa chans. So, or as I said, this is important. So this is really help you to develop shamatha, and meanwhile it will produce temporary peace mind, calm mind. Or as I said, or you could act like skilled swordman having a battle with the archer. Yeah, very talented archers. Shooting arrows to you all the time. So it's not going to hit you because why? Because you are very skilled swordman. Each arrow comes to you, then that means now you are challenging thought. Before you are not challenging, you are simply looking at them. That's all you're doing, not challenging. Now you are challenging them like skilled swordmen. In that regard, you have to be mindful. If you get distracted, you are going to be hit. You can't be distracted. Then you need to be very mindful. That's the one way to win. You have to be very mindful. Then you can challenge each thought that pops up. Yana rakor kenshindo namdo chiji bebe chus. If you're able to eliminate every thought that pops up, if you're able to challenge, what you experience? Absence. Same thing, absence. First one, you are just looking at them and just disappear. So what do you do? What I should do? Focus on the absence of the thought. That's what you should do. Then again, thought pops up. Just simply look at them. It will disappear. Then focus on the absence of thought. If you are challenging them, if you're able to challenge all the thought that pops up, so what did you do? Same thing. Focus on the absence of thought. Yana rakor kenshin dos namdo chije bebechus. Chamba mashoros. Without losing mindfulness. You can't lose your mindfulness, otherwise archer is going to shoot another arrow. You have to be mindful. In that regard, you have to be mindful. Chamba mashor hechilo. So then relax. Without losing your mindfulness, now you can relax because there's no more arrow coming towards you. You don't need to use your sword. You can relax. Meanwhile, you need to be mindful. You can't just relax like sleepy. Okay? So now the Shijin here is like, it's called introspections. And there's a number 4 or 5. What is that? Number 4? So something like that. So you take care of the number, okay? What is introspections? So now you are in the state. There's absence of thought. That's where you are in. Absence of thought. That's where you're in now. Absence of thought. This is not like murky water. It's very clear water. It's like clear water. Now this very clear water. It's not murky water. It's very clear water. That's where you're in now. Mayo tambe chun nangtus. Chida nyachung chukpatas. See the small fish in still water. Small fish navigates without shaking the whole water. Small fish, clear water, navigate. It's exactly like that. ngaji nyamsha ngani ne mayo tambe chunando jidanya chu chukwadar tramu simji gombabus jibiraji zamata. So like that, like small fish. Now this clear water, that's where you in clear water. So now the introspections, that mind is like small fish navigating into this water, still clear water. So what the small fish does, if you're about to fall asleep, pulls up from here gently. That's the job for the small fish, was called introspections. Ngarji nyamsha ngani ne mayo tambe chunando chidanya chun chubwatal tamyo simchi gombabus. This tiny mind, tiny thought, tiny awareness, the size of the fish, navigating in the like clear water that you are in now, space, absence of thought that you are in this like clear water, this tiny awareness like the size of fish navigating. If you are falling like this down, it lifts you up. If you're going so high up, it brings you down in the right positions. Not too low, not too high. So that you need to judge based on your experience. There's not clear answer. There's no clear answer. That's based on individual experience. If you think, oh, now it's going, now energy is going down, you need to bring up. If you think, oh, now it's the energy is like getting a little bit higher, you bring down. So that a lot of people, they just give up because it's too hard. Yeah, it is hard, you know. Nothing is easy, it's hard. If I say it's easy, it's a piece of cake, that's a lie. It's not going to help. You may think, oh, you can make some get excited, oh, maybe Gila says it's easy, piece of cake. That's not true. It's not true. So that, based on your experience, if your mind is like, it's going down, and probably need to think some light, some sunshine, moonlight, something bright, need to think one way to lift up, you know, so need to lift up your spirit. That doesn't help, so you can force, maybe get out, put some water, something like that. So that if minds get too high, so then you think about something that you don't know, you know, like how to make rocket, how to do the brain surgery, how to do the something that you, the only reason that mind gets high up, you know, then needs to bring it down. It's like the need to focus something that you don't know. It's kind of energy bring down. So anyway, the reason this introspection called Shijin is like that, because your majority of your energy, of your thought, you know, the 90% of your thought is in the clear water. So then, like size of this tiny fish, you can like another separate awareness, size of small fish navigating into clear water, or maybe checking, or like that. It's kind of that time, that separate awareness. You have experienced that? Do you have experience? You are doing something and at the same time you are kind of like observing. Does it make sense? That's called separate awareness, because you are doing something, same time you are kind of being overseeing the whole process. Separate awareness. That's like tiny fish. Just checking the water. 참여 심지 공부비 제별하신 장바다스. Likewise, what Nagarjuna said, am I my body? But this small like awareness, like size of fish, is observing whole meditations. What you're doing is like seeing that whole process, like that. So that's been used like that. So this kind of meditation is to introducing to yourself the conventional nature of your mind, conventional nature of your thought. You are trying to educate yourself how to perceive the conventional, not ultimate, conventional nature of your thought. Basically watching your thought, conventional nature of your thought. Conventional nature of your thought. So, and some people say like, that is emptiness. That is not emptiness. It is not Mahamudra. It's not Mahamudra. It's not a Mahamudra. You are focusing on the absence of thought. So that's like you are trying to introduce to yourself to the conventional nature of your thought. Conventional nature of your thought. Wherever you have put your thought, so then there's where the energy is going to be. Wherever you put your thought, that's where the energy is going to be. So therefore, people manage to send energy into the central channels, because you create something, some kind of physical form, the entrance of the central channels. Then you try to put your thought there. Wherever you put your thought, there's energy. Wherever you put your thought, there's energy. You understand? Wherever you put your thought, there's energy. Because thought cannot move on object if there's no energy. Energy helps thought to move on different object. That's how thought moves. Just thought itself is like the person with the eye, no legs. With eye, no legs, cannot move, can see but cannot move. Energy is like blind person, cannot see but able to move. So there's combination of thought and energy, then see, then move. Wherever you put your thought, there's energy. So people, when you become very good at concentration, then they create some visual image. Here, somewhere here, that's where the entrance of the central channels. So then you create some image, then you try to put your thought there. When the thought starts to stick there, so then there will be energy. So then you're trying to push that visual image or like object, you're trying to push that into the central channel. That's how you open. That's how central channel get open way before you die. So then people do experience a lot of bliss. So then practitioners, they're trying to use that bliss to see Mahamudra. Mahamudra or emptiness. So there's the unique approach in the Vajrayana traditions. That doesn't happen in the Sutayana traditions. It only happens in Vajrayana traditions. The very bliss that you utilize, that bliss to experience the ultimate reality, which is called Dzogchen or Mahamudra, whatever you call. So then that very bliss is the unification of voidness and bliss. Bliss, great bliss, that's what it is. That's what it is. The unification of voidness and great bliss. What is that? That is the bliss that you experience because you manage to open the central channels. Central channels. So that very bliss, that is what it is. That is Mahamudra. That's the ultimate Mahamudra. So wherever you put your thought, then that's where the energy is going to be. So if you able to focus on something, so you put your thought there. In the beginning, you don't know how to do. You learn. Second, red, rose. Can you see 1 second? Can you see 1 second? Yeah, you could see 2 seconds. You could see 3 seconds, 4 seconds. If you cannot see, you cannot see even 1 second. If you could see 1 second, they can be improved. In the beginning, the shamatha meditation, what you're trying to do, you're just trying to keep your thought there. That's all you do. You are not concerned about, is it clear, is it blurry, or is it sharp. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Just to stick with the object. That's what you're trying to do. Then the second level. So what are you trying to do now? I can before almost seems like impossible. Now I can see. I can see. I can see the prayer wheel. I can see. Yeah. So my mind is on the prayer wheel. Pretty good. Few seconds. That's pretty good. So they can increase. So now the second step. Now I'm not keeping my mind on this object is no problem. I can go do now. So now the challenge is to maintain maybe 3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds, maintain slowly. That's exactly how to be present, how to be within, how to be present. That's exactly how you do. Be present, be within. That's exactly how you do. So you are being present, you are being with yourself, 100% with yourself. So that being with yourself can be maintained, can be expanded. So when you then that's the second, first step, just to be there. That's all. Second, that's now I'm talking about the 9 stages of meditation. First stage is you just trying to be there, just try to be, keep your mind. Wherever you put your thought, there's energy. There's energy going to be there. So that energy can be boosted. Energy can be boosted. So before 0, so now second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, pretty good. Now eventually minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, maintain. Then the question, what should I do when thought rise? Do nothing. Be aware, do nothing. Or challenge them. But now, that's like when you're able to put there, you are in clear water. So then that tiny fish needs to be navigated that clear water to observe your meditations. Observe your meditation. Tamusemji Gomba means meditator. That's you. Meditator, you. Your awareness, subtle, small awareness like size of fish, need to produce that and looking at observing whole meditations. Okay. So for the beginner, many sessions, short, very short, not like long, no, many, short is very short, many. When you become good at few, long, that's how the meditation is done. Best time to stop, when you feel good, stop. Don't stop when you feel horrible. That's the not good divorce with the shamatha. So you stop when you feel good. If you're not feeling good, so you push, that's not being skillful, that's not good. Okay? Second, then you try to maintain. In this regard, is that advice not to change the object. If your goal is to achieve shamatha, so need to choose one specific, not to change. When you change, that become distractions for the concentrations. That's why they said no change. So the idea is to see, when you look at here, now there's no difference. You see the same thing. Crystal clear, same thing that you see like this, you see now exactly the same thing. No differences. So there's that comes later. Clarity, the sharpness, that comes later. That's possible. It's possible you could see exactly like Thanga, like image, like now you see, when you close, you see the same thing. No differences, same things. It's going to be there. Why? Because you are now managed to keep your mind second there, 2 seconds. So that's going to happen. It's on the way. It's on the way. It's going to happen. This process begin. Process already began. Process already began. Oh. So that's exactly the first stage of shamatha. Out of 9 stages, first stage, Nangdu Jopa. It's called Nangdu Jopa. Be within. Be present. That's exactly how to be present, how to be within. Oh. Then, then maybe you may, I say, experience like, oh, well, there's more thought. No, there's not more thought. You are just being aware. Thought is already there. Before you are not aware. So now it seems like more thought is popping up. No, that's not true. Thought is popping up all the time, but you are not simply aware. So now you are trying to, now it seems like the more thought popping up is not true. It's not true. It's already popping up. But simply you are not aware of that. So that's the first stage, Nangdu Jopa, then Jundu Jopa. So then you know how to maintain that continuation, how to maintain. Maybe I'm not worried about shamatha. It seems very difficult, but at least if you practice first stage, second stage, you get immense benefit. Because your shamatha is already started. Whether you continue or not is up to you. It's already started. So, but just learning how to be within yourself, that brings you immense benefit. It makes your mind calm, peaceful. That's why it's called shine. Remaining, being still, peacefully being still. Peacefully being still, that's called shine. Being there peacefully, that's called shine, that's called kamabhari, shamatha. Peacefully being there, that's called shi, peaceful. Ne means still, shine. Peacefully being there. Why is peaceful now? Because now energy of there is a energy that you experience is very powerful. Because why? Because whole attention of your thought is on one place. It's not here, it's not there, it's right there. So that whole attentions, that like there's the tons of there's a whole awareness is there. So then whole energy that comes with the awareness is there. It's not anywhere else, it's there. Oh. That's why you feel calm and peaceful. That's the reason why you feel calm and peaceful. That's why whole energy of thought. You have tons of energy of your thought. Usually it's divided in 100 different ways. Now it's in one place. That's why your mind gets calmer and peaceful. So, so the benefit, probably you become wiser. To make decisions, you become wiser, you become more, aware. Next time, through 6 senses, whatever you experience, whatever appearance that happens in front of 6 senses, doing this kind of meditations, you don't know what teachers, whatever appearance, whatever you experience through 6 senses, before you do anything, you analyze them very precisely, and you are able to distinguish between the appearance and realities. Appearance could be 100%, but reality maybe there's only 1%. 1%, not percent. Appearance there may be 100%, reality maybe there's only 1%. Rest is just projected. More likely, that's why I'm saying you become wiser, maybe you don't react. You don't react the very beginning, the way that appears in front of six senses, you don't react because you analyze, because of this meditation allows you to analyze thoroughly. You thoroughly analyze them. What happens? Then reality appears, reality appears, reality appears. Oh, I hate that person is horrible, very evil. You don't say that, you analyze. Maybe 90% is just appearance, it's not, it's projected. Then you realize it's projected. The 1% is there, maybe much easier to deal with in 100%. Yeah.
Let's see.
Time is over.
No, I have a question.
Oh.
You know, for the in the beginning when we do short but many sessions, can we, if you don't have time, for example, during the day, can we do them all in the evening? Or if you have time in the during the day, can you do it then? And if you're busy in the evening?
According to the instruction, the best time is in the morning, because morning everything's kind of fresh. The evening, like kind of like become Italian pasta, everything like.
So do we do all of them in the morning?
Or maybe in the that if your mind is not become very tired in the evening, you can do that. Doing meditation, that's not really, you can say do it here, do it there. The best time in the morning, because why is everything kind of fresh.
So what's the longest time between each one that you can have? Can you do it like do it for 5 minutes and then wait? Can you do it like 1 minute later or 5 minutes later? Can you do it?
That should judge based on yourself, like how you feel. If you don't feel tired, if you don't feel like to take rest, then I think you can continue.
So if you're good, you can just do it like one after the other?
Yeah, you can do so. But only things that I say, like sometimes what the downside, people just push and push and push to feel, then then end they feel horrible. So that's not good. That's why I'm saying that's not the best way to stop the meditation. I'm not just making this up. This is already been mentioned in the teachings. So if you don't feel tired, if you can enjoy, feel good, so then you can continue that. You don't need to take break. That's not necessary. No need to take break. So in this, for beginner, they should not. For beginner, someone who has no idea of meditations, got so excited, so they spend so much times like. So then that's not really good to know. But for beginner, should take it easy. In America, what do you say? Take it easy. That's what Lama said. They didn't say exactly like that, but it's what it means. That's exactly what it means. Take it easy. Don't be too harsh. Take it easy. If you don't need to take it easy, you can continue. There's no problem. Then there, so so then if you are in now you judge. There's no clear answer. Or this much is not. You judge based on your experience. You judge. Or now this is the right state. It's not too low. It's not too high. Now that's good. Maintain there. So then that time. You should not use the fish. Fish should not navigate the water. The tiny fish should not navigate in the water. Fish should stay now. No. Then there's like over applying antidote. So then it's become distractions. See, so there's another false. I think there's another false. If you like becoming like this, then you're still not applying antidote. So there's another fault. Now you don't need to apply. You don't need to use this fish to navigate the water, because this water is now very clear. It's not energy of the water is not getting low or getting up. So then you don't need to use this introspections. So if you use the introspection, so then there's like over applying antidote, overdoing. And these are the 6 folds, isn't it? Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, this is. So this is why I'm explaining this. This is for sake of knowledge. Because you need to know the instructions how to meditate on shamatha. Shamatha is not like you just sit like chicken and don't remember anything. Then this is not good. So need to remember instructions how to do, what kind of obstacle, how to help yourself, and like things like that. So that in order to make your focus powerful, remain there longer time. So that eventually, if you decide, okay, I'm going to look at this very well next 2 hours, no problem. And don't think that I have zero experience of shamatha. I have no shamatha. Don't think that I already achieved. So that will be a big mistake. That will be huge mistake. I don't achieve shamatha at all. It's only here. So I don't achieve shamatha. So I'm just saying because of what I learned. So eventually, so then like what's it? Someday similar onju jabudes, according to Song of Experience composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. Someday similar onju jabudes. Right now, life is very much overrun by thought. Our thought overruns our life. We don't run the show. Our thought runs the show. You don't run the show. Your mind runs the show. You don't run the show. You just act. You just act whatever show they provide by your thought. You act. You are just actors. Your thought. Someday, same only jabudes. Once you manage to learn how to focus, so that concentration, ability to concentrate. So now you run the show, not your thought run the show. Now you run the show. Your thought don't run the show. You are the one who running the show. Someday, similar only jabudes. That's why the concentrations, meditations, your concentration is like king of the mind. So now that is your ability. Now that rule the thought. Thought doesn't rule your life, you rule your thought. Someday similar only jabudes, shana miyos. If you decide to leave it somewhere here, it's going to be stay there like farmers, like mountains. You can move, you can move. Nobody can move. It's like farmers is going to be farm is mountains. Someday similar only jabudes, shana miyo, ri ongboshes. If you decide to let it go, where it goes, it only goes to something positive. It never thinks something negative, it only thinks positive. That's how it produces best form of physical awareness, the best form of mental awareness. That's how it produces. Because why? If you live somewhere, it will stay there. Farm is a mountain, it doesn't go anywhere. When you decide to let it go, it only goes to something positive. It does never go to something negative. So that's why it produces the best form of physical wellness, or you could say physical pliancy, mental pliancy, best form of physical wellness or mental wellness. There's the result. There's the result. Physical pliancy, mental pliancy is the result of shamatha meditations. The physical wellness, mental wellness, you will experience right from the beginning, in the first stages, you experience that. Not necessarily the best pliancy, you can call pliancy, but you experience the wellness of mind and the wellness of body. So now it makes sense. Healthy body, healthy mind, that makes sense. If you have a healthy mind, you will have a healthy body. If you have not healthy mind, then you have like all kind of problems, even in the body. So now this is the Western concept I heard when I came here. Healthy mind, healthy body, all kind of program here you run there. People run all kind of programs. That's basically that's a part of the shamatha meditation, whether they know or not, whether they're aware or not. People who are running the workshop, healthy body, healthy mind. So actually, from the shamatha point of view, these are the results that you achieve. Whether you read or not read, It's achieved by focusing, concentrate. You can do, I can do, we all can do. There's no difference. We all can do focus. Oh. The beginning, no, it's not piece of cake. It's not piece of cake. If somebody says piece of cake, that's not true. It's not true. It's not a piece of cake. It requires effort. No pain, no gain. Need to put some effort. You put effort. If you want a result, you put effort. You are capable. You have all the tools that you need. You are capable. You just need to put some effort. That's all. You just need to put some effort. If you want to see the result, you just need to put some effort. You are fully capable. You have everything that you need. You just need to put some effort. That's all. So then, very good. So then, then you enjoy calm mind, peaceful mind. So then you can do that. It's free. You don't need to pay anything. It's free. It's very good. So you can just do it at your home. Slowly, as I said, it's with skillful way. Short, multiple. Slowly. When you do that, your shamatha meditation already started. Okay, even though you achieve to, you are able to finish the first stages. How you can tell? It says in the text, when you exhale, inhale, if you can able to count 21 times, so that means you finish first stage. You finish. You already achieved the first stage. Not the that's how you tell. Oh. If you can count without distractions 21 times, exhale, inhale, eventually it has to be very natural. So, or you can use image. If you are, that's highly advises. If you are working for shamatha, you should not change the object. If you are using a visual object, if you decide to use a visual object, first you have to look very carefully. First you have to look. So, for example, this, you are going to use this one. Look. The detail is not the concern. At the beginning, detail is not the concern. Concern, you look. See? Yeah, I see perfectly. Wherever you can keep your mind here, there, here, make sure it doesn't get out of there. That's the beginning. Oh, now if from here it's moving here. Oh, I'm only see this. Oh, good. See, and then back up. Then try to see whole. It's good. Then not. Here, there. Wherever you can keep. That's your job. Okay. No worry about the clarity of the image. No, just keep your mind there. So that's exactly how to be within, be present. Oh, so that's why then eventually, slowly you start to enjoy the wellness of mental wellness, because there's less thought. Oh, yeah. So now time is way over. Sorry. So too much. So then next continue. So. Yeah. Please don't get discouraged. Don't ever get discouraged. If you can keep your mind 5 seconds, that's a good sign. That's a good sign, okay?
Turn to page 235 in the Go Prayer Book, and we'll recite the general dedication prayers.
That's good. Maybe next time you can say, with full force, look at, with I say, sometimes that helps. If you say something, it helps. With full force, look at very closely. You can say something like, with full force, look at very forcefully. Something like that. But maybe it helps, if you, vocally say sometimes it helps. Lama Tsongkhapa Ramboje, Maje, Banam, Chijuchi, Jewa, Nyamba, Mebaya, Hone, Kono,
Pelwa, Shok, Jampa, Pawo, Jita, Kempadam, Kundu, Zampo,
Teya, Dejende, Teda, Kunji, Jeso, Daloje, Gewa, Dida, Damje, Jawa, Tamje, Ngowa, Kangla, Chodo, Ngabode, Daji, Give, Tsawa, Dik, Sambo, Jiji, Ramdo, Ngowa,
Then 244 and 245 for the long life bearers.
Kowe, Shingamde, Pendan, Dewa, Malu, Jungwe, Chere, Siwa, Tinzi, Jazoi, Shabe, Sidi, Pado, Tenjoji, Nine, Ngala, Onjo, De, Awa, Tare, Tsemba, Rapsu, Lopsan, Jave, Dendo, Lebe, Shaze, Jinjo, Lama, Sowa, De, Chanshin, Jamgen, Jave, Tenzin, Jombe, Gonzo, Namo, Chozom, Kowe, Leme, Tondo, Adan, Zoto,
Om tare
Tu tare tu re so ha, Om tare nu tare nu re
so ha.
Om tare nu tare nu re so, Om tare nu tare nu re
so ha.
Om tare nu tare nu re so, Om tare nu tare nu re
so ha.
Om tare nu tare nu re so. Oh yeah, thank you very much for coming. Good night. Oh yeah.